we have... Wait, who again? Our Loki tsundere future teller that's also quite doomed from Septimond. As for the overview, from the front we've got the typical tsun hairstyle with cute double pigtails and generally a lighter outfit with lots of draped clothing. Again, she has heels which are bound up to her knees, a covered backside, at least on the lower part of the body, with lots of jewelry, and on the last side we actually got non-mirrored arms. Instead of starting from the top today, I'd like to start with her two big personalities. The feet. Yes, we're looking at the grippers first, since those 50-foot shots during all the trailers and gameplay were very much needed and are very important to the plot. Regardless, she does have shoes on, being some of the cutest so far, with the bindings up the legs and lots of golden details. It's probably so detailed since it's for the plot, but the side with the tacet mark is especially pretty with this floating double ring. The underside of the shoes also has a moon pattern, without affiliation this time, though that's probably because the diviners don't really have a symbol, but it's very pretty regardless. Just like Augusta, which you can check out here by the way, I am able to separate her foot from the shoes by separating her into parts. This might take a while. Here we are with her shiny ass feet. They are very detailed and also have painted nails matching with her fingernails. I can't take off the last wrap down here, but I am able to take off the foot ring, even though I think it's prettier with it. Am I really out here calling feet pretty now? What the hell has Wuwa done to me? Regardless, even though the feet are obviously our main focus for her, let's head back up for now to her face. I was surprised how expressionate they made her throughout the story with all that tsundere and pouty faces. Surprisingly enough, looking at her emotions, I don't see any presets though, so they're either doing them all by hand or the engine they're using has the preset. The emotions do look a lot better though, and a lot more natural than the older models. Her face even moves when she opens her mouth. Her eyes are super pretty, not having quite the sun like Augusta, but a tiny crescent on top of her pupil with colors reminding me of a galaxy. Other than that, her eyes are quite big, but the eyeshadow and lip color looks very pretty. Looking at her hair, her bangs are quite interestingly cut, some being normal strands and some being cut off in a kind of bangs kind of way. I mean, she has bangs, but they look very inconsistent. I'm kind of really obsessed with this little swirly she has here too. Generally, her hair is a gradient from dark blue to light blue, with tiny white specks throughout, also to remind of the stars, I believe. The hair is held up by golden rings, again the elastic not really existing in this universe, with a golden leaf wreath and more golden black bits and bobs and textured fabric. She also has little wings, which are quite cute, but do remind me of a certain Echo. The arms aren't mirrored this time, one being more covered than the other, which actually kind of makes sense, but we'll get to that later. One arm, the one she uses to draw the string, only features a golden arm brace with a crescent on it, as well as another on the lower arm with one of her bangles. As for the hand, it features a ring she shares with Augusta and painted nails matching with her feet. The other arm is a bit more covered, and this actually makes a lot of sense, believe it or not. While the fabric isn't exactly thick, in archery, which I recently tried, that's why I know this, touching grass, I know, unbelievable. You often use an arm cover to lessen the bruising if the string of the bow hits your arm. While I think this might just be a hint to it design-wise and isn't actually thick enough to protect anything, I do think it's a nice detail. Other than that, we have a more detailed golden ring for the upper arm, the same golden lower arm brace, and the sleeve continuing down to her hand, with a ring connecting it to a finger to hold it down, and another crescent with writing on it. The rest of the torso is pretty much of the same we've seen. The neck is quite high collared, with gold and white draping coming from it, going around to the back. The bust is a golden one piece, I believe, which connects to the lower part via some rings on the side. The midsection is very pretty with what I think are different moon phases, golden tassels and more draped golden details with the lower part of the drape coming from it. The drape itself goes into different directions with more golden wreath and stars as its pattern. The lower part is multiple layers in one, with the uppermost being white, the one below it being blue, and the lowest being a dark blue to black. Looking at the back, we can see the moon phases from the front continue here. The uppermost drape is connected to the high neck piece, while more fabric goes across her back, and down to a very intricate, pretty half belt. Back here, the main part is the blue, which is more transparent and sparkly in the game as you can see than the MMD model I have, but it's adorned with more crescents and metals to hold it down a bit. The metals oddly have flowers on it, kind of breaking the crescent moon symbols, though I think since she has golden leaves, the flowers might make sense? I'm not really sure, but the belts next to them ended another moon shape, much like the bangles on her wrist. Lastly, and most interestingly, the undermost garment also has a black and gold pattern to it, and is oddly also the most detailed fabric-wise, I think. While lower on her thigh she has a strap with more leaves on it and giving us a very nice thigh punch. Only she has a belly button. This looks so good. I don't know, I didn't even know this was below here. Wait, can I remove the backside? Let me see, can I remove this? Ooh. I can't remove it. Wait, I can't remove it all since there's a hole here, but ooh. Oh, I like those shoulder blades. Iuno as a character I was quite skeptical about seeing her design at first, but she's honestly such a tragic little diva. I like her personality and was quite surprised she was so self-sacrificial to help Augusta and Septimond. I haven't played the second half of the story yet, so if you would like to see me play it, I'll be streaming it Thursday at around 12 PM GMT+2, so subscribe to catch that and other streams. I hope you enjoyed and have a nice day. Bye bye.